Unpacking with the Arye pack. And if this is the first time you're seeing my video, my name is Arye. I'm an independent musician, graduated college in 2017, moved back with my family, signed my first song to Sony Records in 2019. Now we're working towards doing music full-time in my own house. In this first part, we're really just talking about generally the goals of the Arye pack and what the aims are, So what are we doing? What are we looking to do? Recently we just released a new song called Need Me. It's on all music streaming platforms. The link's in my bio. But like the main goal we're looking to have with that song is to hit 1 million streams by the end of this month of February 2024. And taking the time to leave it on repeat and stream it, it works wonders. So if you're taking the time to do that, it really helps a lot. But why do I want to have 1 million streams? Well, 1 million streams is equivalent to $4,000 per month. And I would like to make a living from my music. That's the plan. That's what we're working towards. That's what we're doing. So that's enough for me to pay a mortgage on a house, to be able to do music full time in my own house. So that's the overall general picture of everything. But specifically, obviously those numbers are, it's generally impossible to do with one person in that short amount of time. So I am looking for those individuals like yourself, taking the time to listen to it on repeat. Last night I just reviewed, there was an increase of 300 plus streams that normally weren't being in the streams. So if you're that person who is leaving on repeat, I do see the statistics through my Spotify. But yeah, every single stream counts. I can't do this on my own, but I also have playlists that I created that are all linked on my website as well. I feel like the playlists are cool too. Not just cool, but they work. The algorithm sees that you're listening to my playlist. I have a playlist called Arye Bops. So if you took the time to pre-save that, or not pre-save it, just to save it in general, that is enormous. Spotify sees that I'm being listened to on a playlist, so they want to push it out into the algorithm a lot more. The playlists are great, and that brings me to this point where I've developed these playlists. I've made my own playlists, and I've made several playlists where it's other musicians that on TikTok, musicians who do music NFTs. I made these playlists because I don't want to be the only one looking to grow myself, so I'm doing my best to grow other musicians too. So if you are a musician or you know another musician, feel free as of now to submit your music to my playlist. It's all linked on my website, aryepack.xyz. Just scroll down and click music playlists and you can submit right there. But with those playlists, if you're not submitting, I appreciate, all of us musicians appreciate if you just take some time to save that playlist and stream it. That just shows that you're using that playlist like I was saying before. Now for this part of the video, I want to just give some advice for any musicians, any upcoming musicians. If you're a musician, even now, you can apply this to your life. So a lot of musicians, we get caught up thinking, people are hating on our music, but you got to focus on the people who really love our music. But it's like, dang, why are these people hating on my music and these people love it? So when people are taking the time to hate on your music, take this into consideration and just remember that they are just a fan of your music. If someone is taking the time to write negative things on your posts, on your music, they are just jealous of what you're doing, or they're scared of what you could become. They're fearing that you're going to become more successful, or they wish that they could just be what you're doing. And at the end of the day too, you doing those videos, you doing those songs, it can inspire that hater. Even if they're hating, it could be like, hey, I actually want to start doing something now, because you inspired them. They might not say it, but you inspire them at the end of the day. So love all your haters. They're always powerful. They always help you work towards the better version of yourself. And just remember that anybody who's hating on you, or just anything that you're speaking to people, is just a reflection of yourself. You're just speaking to yourself at the end of the day. Whatever you're saying to someone else, you're saying to yourself. Your subconscious has no idea what words you're saying to whoever or whomever. It just responds to what it hears. So speak positivity, not just to others, but to yourself. Now, coming from an independent musician, my perspective of this whole music thing, it can be chaos getting your music out there and getting people to hear it. Sometimes it's not always us that, as a musician, it's not always you or me, whatever, having to put that that song out there to get it into the right people's ears. You know what I mean? So I'm taking it upon myself that I want other people to know about other musicians on TikTok. Like I said, I created this playlist, and the playlists have people from TikTok and people from Music NFT on X, and those are all linked on my website, arpack.xyz. But there are a few musicians that I've been coming across on this app, and I specifically want to just point out one for this video. This musician that I'm talking about is from TikTok. His name is Kelso, Klso. I also have him added to my playlist on my website, arpack.xyz. He's on one of the playlists, but yeah, finding musicians like this, it's incredible to see. I really like his style. He has a pop type of synth style, and it's really appealing to me. I really like that style. But yeah, he's a good musician. Seems like he's got good intentions behind his music. I see his music a lot on my For You page, so if there's anything I could do, this is just for you. I want you to go check out his music. This is his profile right here. You can check him out. He's on all music streaming platforms. The focus in on that with the playlist is, hey, you're added to a playlist, and then you're showing a friend, and then all of a sudden they're listening to the playlist, and then discovering a bunch of new musicians that they heard through TikTok. That's a big way that I'm looking to push those playlists. But it's just like, okay, what do you do as a musician on TikTok, and how do you bring more people together so it's not just you putting out your music? That's why I feel like collaborations are keen and just working together as musicians. And I'm just thinking back with growing as musicians, like what else could we do? And I was thinking possibly, if you're down for this, if you're an independent musician, you could submit your music video of your song, and I'll do a video reaction to it, and then I'll post it on my page. I was thinking around $50 per video reaction or song reaction, or $35 for a song reaction, and then I'll post a video on my TikTok and then post it to my YouTube as well. If that's something that you would like me to do, just comment down below. And thank you for getting your A-Rod Pack merch linked on my website, arodpack.xyz. Scroll down the A-Rod Pack shop, and there's all the merch. I appreciate you getting that merch because it really helps me keep up this channel and be able to do these videos and create more music. So much love, A-Rod Pack.